Suppose x is a random variable with the expected value of x being 18 and the variance of x being 36. Find the expected value and the standard deviation of these random variables, and then there's three different ones. Okay, so there's rules for how to figure out the expected value and the variance of a new function, as long as all you do is multiply and by constants and add constants. So yep, they're all like this, so I should be able to figure it out. Okay, and I want the standard deviation for the answers, so I reckon I should first figure out the standard deviation of x. So I'm just going to write down the information I have. The expected value of x is 18. The variance of x is 36, which means that the standard deviation will be the square root of 36, which is 6. Okay. All right, so let's see. The expected value of y is the expected value of 2x minus 3. And the rules for expected values are that you can do addition separately. And so I can go 2x and then minus the expected value of 3. And then the constants can come out. So 2 times expected value of x, and the expected value of a constant is a constant. And then the expected value of x was 18. So 2 times 18 would be 36, so I get 33. Okay, cool. All right. And then the standard deviation of y is the standard deviation of 2x minus 3. Now, adding or subtracting constants doesn't make a difference to standard deviation, and so that can just go away. And then multiplying by 2 will multiply the standard deviation by 2 as well. Okay, so I'll get 2 times 6, because that's the standard deviation of x, so that'll be 12. Okay, well, let me try the next one. B. All right, the expected value of z is the expected value of x divided by 3. Well, I guess dividing by 3 is the same as multiplying by a third, and multiplication can be done before or after and you get the same answer. And so we get a third times 18, which is 6. And then the standard deviation of z will be the standard deviation of a third of x. Okay, so multiplying by a third before will be the same as multiplying by a third after. A third times 6, which is 2. All right, one was a little quicker. And what about the last one? The expected value of w is the expected value of 60 minus 4x. Okay, well, I guess that's really an addition, isn't it? I can do that because it's 60 plus negative 4x. And the expected value of a constant is that constant, so that's fine. And numbers can come out of expected values. And so I've got 60 plus minus 4 times, what was the expected value of x? 18. Okay. Well, 18 would be 3 times 6, so that's minus 12 times 6, and that's 10 times 6, so it should be minus 12. Just going to check that in my calculator. 60 minus 4 times 18, it's minus 12. Okay, cool. All right, and then the standard deviation of w is the standard deviation of 60 minus 4x. Now, adding a constant, so technically this is, minus 4x then plus 60. And adding a constant doesn't make any difference to standard deviation, so I can just make that go away. And then multiplying by a constant before is the same as multiplying after, except negative constants. I'm imagining a histogram, it sort of reverses itself when you do the minus, and so that doesn't make a difference to the spread. So the minus isn't going to matter, so it's just going to be 4 times sigma of x. And sigma of x was 6, yes. And so that's 24. Okay, so I've used the rules of how standard deviations and expected values interact with linear equations to figure out all of these new answers.